face. On my lips there's a name. In my life there's no place for the man that I love. Sorry, but I'm living my life just to sing and be free. From LA to New York, from New York to LA.
Ooh, from New York to LA. 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 I'm a star in New York. I'm a star in LA. In my life, there's no place for the man that I love. 'Cause I'm living my life just to sing and be free. From LA to New York, from New York to LA. Ooh, from New York to LA. The city life of flashing lights, busy streets and fancy cars, booze and drugs and all the clubs. Everyone's a shining star. We're so inviting to my eyes that I could only be surprised by all the sounds and sights to see. I thought all this was meant for me, but was it really meant for me? I'm a star in New York, I'm a star in LA. In my life, there's no place for the man that I love. 'Cause I'm living my life just to sing and be free. From LA to New York, from New York to LA. Ooh, from New York to LA. The city lights are often blurred by stories we've already heard. Booze and drugs now break my head 'cause all the shining stars are dead. I sometimes close my tired eyes, let myself be hypnotized by memories of loving you, the man I thought was meant for me. But were you really meant for me? From New York to LA.
Hey there, how are you? Hello. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight for Virtual Variety Hour. Yes, and it's me, David, here at the Virtual Piano Bar, and I'm joined by some of my friends here tonight. And like I always say, let's start off with the truth. That's the way I roll. Yes, you see, all of you expect me to be playing the piano, playing some fabulous thing every time that I join here. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not really a piano player. I'm definitely I'm a beginner. And so I do try and learn something new because my friends at Virtual Piano Bar said, "Hey, David, do a show. You want to do a show? That's fine. Liberace can't come and join. That's fine. You want to do something? Go ahead, but you got to play something." So somebody actually requested that I learn this next tune. And as you know, I never, ever do requests unless I'm asked to do so. So we'll try this one. And we're going to take a little water and some juice. And we're going to try out by Billy Joel with a little help from Music in the Box. Okay? Here we go. We're going to try out some root beer rack. you doing? Oh, goodness gracious. You know, sometimes things do planned before. We are having terrible internet issues. I'm going to come up to the window and see what's going on. Let's see. Yes, pixelated, sound cutting in and out. Oh dear. Well, we tried. We tried. I guess we'll soldier. Talk about a way to kill an audience, huh? Well, I got to tell you, a great guest star, and he's got internet that is working very well. He's from Broadway and cabaret, and an author and a journalist, and his name is David Sabella, and he is absolutely wonderful. Let me see if I'm going to just go to a little cable over here. Just wanted to make sure we were connected. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and introduce all the people at Virtual Piano Bar over here. And my dear friends, Beethoven and Bach. Beethoven and Bach. They're just a bust. Hi, Heather. How are
Hi.
you doing?
Sometimes when I pop in, it gets better. So I'm trying to help you out, but I think we're just fighting with internet that doesn't want to play. But we'll keep soldiering on.
All right, we'll keep soldiering on. Love you all for tuning in, and of course, the broadcast of the show. So you can see anything, but you're going to see a guest star, and he's going to be very wonderful. So I just don't know what to say here. Maybe I putting the Wi-Fi back on. No, maybe that helps a little. Maybe it doesn't. So, how are we doing now? Who's out there? Anybody? Oh, I'd love to see everybody who's there. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello, man. Hi, Alan. Hi, Jack. Oh, Stephen. Yes, Doll. Hello. Hi, Doll. How's it going? Hola, John. Am I not like a robot right now? Yeah. Well, spend a lot of time talking about the problems. Introduce you once again to here at my piano bar. We have Beethoven, as he is just a bust. He from here down, and of course Bach. This is very strange. It is a Bach. You don't say Bach, it's Bach. And he's drinking a Bachtail. Is that right? You're drinking a Bachtail? That's wonderful. And Beethoven, what are you drinking there, Beethoven? He has his penicillin cocktail. No, it's true. You see, he went completely deaf mid-career and still wrote all that beautiful music. On top of that, the poor guy died of syphilis. Could you imagine? God, I wish there was penicillin around then, because, it's such an easy cure. And if that had happened, could you imagine how many symphonies we'd have? Like 9,785. Oh, my God. Well, here, let me pour for you. Rocks or no rocks? Rocks? Okay. Drink up, Ludwig. Oh, and who else do we have here? We have Mini Mr. Chris. Hello, Mini Mr. Chris. How you doing tonight? What did they give you? Oh, look, he has milk and cookies. They gave him milk and cookies. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Did you know, Mini Mr. Chris, that you are sitting next to the dastardly villain of the off-Broadway stage, Audrey 2? Yes. Feed me. Oh my God, she likes Little Muppets. She thinks they're very tasty. Feed me. Oh, no, actually, Audrey has a cocktail. What are you drinking there, Audrey? Blood. She's drinking blood. Isn't that great? Oh, wonderful. Well, I think we're going to soldier on with our show. And I'm going to play for you now a little Christmas tune. What do you think about that? How about that? A little, we've decorated here. I think everybody should drink up because if you drink more and the internet connection is bad, it all seems okay. It all kind of balances out at the end, okay? So, cheers. All righty. Okie dokie dokie dokie. So, I'm going to play an old classic Christmas tune, but it's one of my own arrangements. And wait, who was that? Who put that comment back up of the cirrhosis of the liver? That is absolutely one of one of the side effects of syphilis. And yes, so we're going to put down that he died of all of them. Working in a dermatology office 60 hours a week, you get to know all these things, a lot more than you ever thought you'd ever know. All right, so this next tune, I digress, is a classic Christmas song, and I've made my own little arrangement of it, and I have a lovely orchestration of it, but you're not going to hear that tonight. You're going to hear that another time. You're going to hear it just raw, uncut, unplugged, and this one is We Three Kings. Oh, you like it, Mini Mr. Chris? Okay. Oh, well, yes. Hey, hello. Hey, Jen. Oh, thanks, Bob. Hey, Bob Egan's here. John Cameron, Noel, my dear Noel. Michelle. Hi, Donna. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Are we doing any better? Is the internet a little bit kinder? The damn
You
world.
sound much better.
Oh, I sound much better. I turned off the Ethernet and went back to the wireless.
Well, there you go.
That doesn't make sense anywhere, does it, Heather?
No,
It's not supposed to work that way, is it, Heather?
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you all know Heather, my beautiful producer, amazing singer, producer, and is Stu on his stew perch behind you?
He's cleaning up dinner.
Oh, what'd you have?
Well, I'm a vegetarian, but we had vegetarian bratwurst.
How's that even possible?
I know. I'm gonna let you keep going.
I'll try that another time. Well, hey, it's time for you to meet my dear friend, my special guest star. This amazing, amazing guy has played Broadway, opera, off-Broadway, 49th Street, 52nd Street. He'll play anywhere, but he's done all of that. He's a journalist, an author, and I'd like to introduce to you my dear friend, Mr. David Sabella.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, David, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited and glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm so thrilled that you are joining me. You can actually hear me, can't you?
I can hear you, yes.
Oh, good. Well, you know what? Like I told everybody in the beginning there that your internet's probably going to hold up a lot better than mine. So they're going to get to hear you, your beautiful song, and hear what you've got to say, probably better than me. So I'd like to actually talk to you a little bit about what you've been up to. We met, good Lord, we met back in 1996, I think.
6 or 7. Yeah, 6 or 7.
Yeah, I mean, because we met, I don't know if you all know this or not, but I did, that he was the original Mary Sunshine in the 96 City Center Encores that went to Broadway and will never leave. It's like a cold sore now, and we're glad for it, of Chicago. And he was Mary Sunshine. And if you buy that recording with Bebe Neuwirth and Anne Verdon Reinking, you will be able to hear David as Mary Sunshine. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? I don't lie. But you've been up to so much else since 1996, haven't you?
It's been busy.
It's been really busy. And in fact, can you think about somebody who is a professional opera singer, a Broadway star, a cabaret artist? What do you do next after you've done all that?
Well, what I did was had kids. And that kept me busy for about 15 years.
Yeah.
It still keeps me busy, but yeah. I did opera. I did Broadway for close to 10 years on and off. And then I decided to have my family. And so that put a stop to everything else. And I had
right.
my family, you know.
They're beautiful too. I've met his family. His daughters are absolutely beautiful.
And now
you've
they're just old enough that I started coming back to performing and making the rounds here probably about 5 years ago.
wow.
Yeah.
And we're so happy and lucky that you did. I've actually had the opportunity, the pleasure of accompanying you on many occasions. I'm only accompanying you virtually tonight, but I'm with you tonight. I won't even be accompanying, but
Some of my best memories are with you at the piano.
we've had some really good times. But hey, listen, in the meantime, I understand that you actually wrote a book. You have
I did.
a book.
Sue Matsuki and I wrote a book. I got contracted to write this little book, So You Want to Sing Cabaret. And by little, I mean 485 pages. Who knew there was so much to say about cabaret? I re-entered cabaret in 5 years ago, 2015, and very shortly after that got asked to write the book because of my previous experience with this particular publisher. So I told them right off the bat, I'm not an expert in cabaret, but I'll get to the experts. And it's basically an interview book. And so there's some great interviews here. Michael Feinstein, Ann Hampton Callaway, Katie Sullivan, Natalie Douglas, Karen Mason, Andrea Marcovici, Steve Ross, Jeff Harner, Lena Kutrakis, that goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that, huh?
It really is some of the greatest voices and intellectual thinking about the world of cabaret. And Roy Sander is a big contributor to the book as well. You know, you just don't get better than having those people think and talk about what really makes good cabaret. And Sue has these fantastic chapters, never before published, on self-production and self-promotion and, you know, budgets and how to really make it happen. So
I don't think
really
people
great book.
realize how difficult it is and how involved.
Yeah.
From the craft of the actual work on stage, where you are literally 2 feet from your front row, and if you have to make that connection with them, down to being your own publicist, your own everything. So I don't think people really understand. I hope people really do come and enjoy all of that. But there really is a lot to learn for singers and for actors who would like to actually do that. And you continued on past the book to provide opportunities to train people and offer services along those
Well, yeah.
lines.
Thank you. Yeah. We started with the website cabarethotspot.com, which is a sort of a magazine for reviews, interviews. Everything is on an educational point of view about what makes cabaret great, and you know, where you can go see cabaret, etc. And we try to be like the TV guide of cabaret. And since the pandemic and nothing's happening in live performance, I shifted to another focus that I really wanted, which was Cabaret University, and that is online learning. And right now we have 2 great classes on how to do this, how to virtually stream your show, what technology you need, etc. So we have online music.
I think I need that
collaboration
class
with
for an internet.
Yeah, they're really easy. They're really easy. I have 2 sort of 90-minute classes, two different courses, and there's lots of free content on Cabaret University. And we're going to still have our, you know, lyric connection classes and producing and production classes and promotion classes, etc. But Cabaret University kind of took off this past September, September 15th. And then very recently coming next is my next endeavor. After I kind of figured out how to help singers and performers do what they do online, I thought, well, now we have to reach the music directors, the writers, the arrangers, the players, like yourself. How do we help them do what they do? So very soon, I'm going to be launching Cabaret Hot Tracks. And Hot Tracks is like eBay or Etsy, but for digital media services.
Wow.
So a composer, a lyricist, an arranger can sell their original material, either the MP3, the MIDI file, the sheet music, the video recording, whatever they want to do. And they'll have their own store like eBay. They set their own prices. But this is one hub where everyone can come for new repertoire, new music. So I'm very excited about that.
That's exciting. That is very, very exciting. You've been very busy. My God.
Yeah, try.
And that's
in between my bouts of, you know, pandemic depression. You know.
I know we've all pretty much had enough of
Yeah.
that, but everybody remember, keep wearing that mask. Do your part. It's not that hard. It can actually be stylish, right?
Yeah.
They can have a. So, do I see your? I see a picture of you in the background there, and I see your Chicago poster.
Yes.
Is that
Well,
the one
this
that?
is how I teach. This is the view how I teach. So I put a few professional, you know, posters in the back.
Everything counts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, would you sing for us, please? I would love to hear you sing.
I would love to sing. Thank you. I will do that. I'll move over to my stage piano.
Ooh.
All right. So I mean stage camera. So I'll do that now. And I'm gonna take off the headphones because I can't hear you anyway. All right. So there we go. Move over here. Hi, everybody. So I'm gonna sing a little jazz tune because I didn't plan anything for Christmas. So it's a little jazz tune, a little Harry Connick Jr., Nowhere with Love. On the piano with me now, virtually, is Mark Hartman. Let me just start it for you. Have to leave the shot for a second. Those of you who know me know that I'm the dad of two beautiful teenage girls. And therefore, at any given day of the time, I'm the dumbest man in the room. In a way, I really don't know much at all. And if you say that I'm simple, you're on the ball. On the ball to say I'm going nowhere. But I'm going nowhere with love. They all say that I'm not impressive at best. That's okay. I got nobody to impress. My impression is they'd rather be elsewhere. I'm staying nowhere with love. 'Cause it's better to be happy in a cardboard shack than to be alone in a castle. All you get for your money is a heart attack. I just as soon alleviate the hassle. Every day I watch the go-getters go by. Even they say the ladder is much too high. Why should I go high? I'm happy below there. Right here in nowhere with love. Over the past 9 months, we've all gone nowhere. But I've learned a lot. I've learned that I don't really need to go anywhere to have everything I need. I can sing here, I can teach here, and my kids are here, my family's here. Wherever they are is everywhere. And that's great. And it's better to be happy in a cardboard shack than to be alone in a castle. All you get for your money is a heart attack. I just as soon alleviate the hassle. Every day I watch the go-getters go by. Oh, even they say the ladder is much too high. Why should I go high? I'm happy below there. Right here in nowhere. With love. Am I coming back to you or am I singing again? I don't know.
You're going to sing again.
I'm gonna
I
sing
just
again.
can't get enough. I want more.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you send some hearts and love to my dear friend David Sabella? And feel free to comment
Thank
and
you so
write to
much.
him.
And
We
can you all
love
hear
this.
me? Is the sound good?
You sound great to me.
The internet is okay?
For you.
Sounds great.
Okay, great.
I love the virtual reality now. David.
Alrighty. So this next number, let me cue it up. So I have to leave frame, sorry. And I gotta put on my glasses. This next number is a number that I arranged with Gregory Toroyan during the pandemic, and it is one of 3 pieces that I call my COVID creations. And, you know, think back March, April, nothing was normal. Nothing was what it seemed to be. And taking the cue from Chicago, where things are not always what they appear to be, I put some songs together in unexpected ways, because nothing is what it appears to be. So here's an old favorite. the sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends and think about you. Do they know? It's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights to think about you, spend sleepless nights and think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights, spend sleepless nights. You said you loved me. Were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? Thank you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Hi.
What a brilliant, brilliant arrangement.
Thank
I mean,
you. That is Gregory Teroyan, both the arrangement and on the piano right now. I'm using my digital keyboard, and he's playing through MIDI accompaniment.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear Gregory even virtually. And but the fact the two songs put together, and that they work.
And that they work. Yeah,
Who knew? That's the mark of a really great song, isn't it?
yeah I
Oh,
have to say
Denise
so.
Smoker says the dissonance at the end is perfection.
Yay!
It really is. Hey, David, would you stick around a little bit and come back in a little bit and sing one more tune for us? I think everyone would really love that.
Thank you so much. I'd be happy to.
Oh, I can't wait to see you again. We're going to play a little Name That Tune with some kids who tuned in, and I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you so much.
Okay.
See you in a bit. How about that? David Sabella. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I'm so happy to call him my friend, and I'm so glad that he joined us tonight and that he has good internet. Now, let's see how this goes three ways. It's time to play. Name That Tune! Well, let me bring back to the screen our two-time champion, Denise Smoker.
Hey, how's everybody tonight?
Hey, Denise. You've become sort of a staple on the virtual piano bar David shows.
Well, I've loved being here, but I'm going to be honest. I am fecking exhausted tonight. So I was at a writer's conference all weekend. so I'm pretty dang tired. So I hope I'll be on my A game tonight, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think your C game is pretty fierce and destructive, so I think you're going to be fine, except that we've found a fierce competitor for you tonight. But Denise, quickly tell everybody what you do.
By day, I am a senior assistant state's attorney for the state of Connecticut, and at night, I write steamy romance novels under the pen name Regina Kyle.
Wow. And I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Chris and I, big Mr. Chris and I, are not mini Mr. Chris, that would be weird. But big Mr. Chris and I are in two of Denise's or Regina Kyle's books as side characters in a steamy straight sex book. And our own novella. Your readers liked us so much, right, that you wrote a novella.
They did. I got so much feedback on you guys as secondary characters that when I had the chance to write a novella, I asked my publisher if it would be okay if it was for a different publisher, but I asked the publisher of the book you were secondary characters in if I could use you for the novella, and they were like, go for it.
That's incredible. Incredible. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to put up on my page and some links to you and your books. And, ladies and gentlemen, it's Christmas time. And there's nothing better than, especially during a pandemic, when you can't be out doing your thingy unless you're married, to have a little steamy romance novel. Curl up with a good book and whatever else you want to curl up with and read this. She's a phenomenal...
Yeah.
Too much? Well, let me introduce you. Too much of a good thing is wonderful, isn't it? That's what Liberace always said. Let me introduce you to your challenger tonight, a friend of mine from way back when, and his name, we're going to bring him on. He'll tell you what he does. His name is Matt Towers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Matt.
Hi.
So, Matt, tell us a little bit about yourself, but just a little bit.
Right now, I am doing this. Honestly, we're making a documentary film about a First Nation tribe, and that's pretty much it for the moment because we're in the COVID era.
Yeah, the COVIDian times are very difficult.
COVIDian.
So Matt is a brilliant filmmaker. His work is absolutely gorgeous. It's unlike many things that you would see. It's not your typical. He kind of finds the details beneath and behind and between the details. And I think you guys are a great match because I have a writer and I have a filmmaker, and both of you are intense and fabulous and gorgeous. So what say we play Name That Tune?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Go.
So
bring it.
The rules are you are going to Denise is like, the rules. I know the rules. I've been here 3 times. Actually, the first thing I need to know, since we are virtual, what your beep buzzer sounds like. Now, Denise has established one that they're doing in the hood now. We've sold it to NBC. It's really a trademark of Denise. What is your buzzer, darling, when you know the answer to the question? What does it sound like? The beep heard all around the internet. I love it. And you tested the button and it all works.
Yeah, I always bang up my table, although I don't know why, but...
Okay, Matt Tower, what does your buzzer sound like?
Ooh, props. I like it.
What's in there?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Iced tea.
Iced tea. John Richardson here from a virtual piano bar drinks something that looks just like that, and he calls it apple juice. We call it bourbon. I don't know. Well, anyway, we're going to start off with a tune to see who gets to pick the first of 4 cards. Okay, so I want you to buzz in when you know this tune, and you're going to find out who gets to go first. Are you ready, Mr. Chris? Mr. Chris is judge and jury. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. My goodness, Denise. What is that song?
Surrey with the fringe on top.
Oh, yes, it is. It sure is. Well, you get to pick the first card. Are you ready? Cards 1 through 4.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Which one would you like?
3.
She wants number 3. I can't wait to read it myself. Number 3. Here we go. Okay. This is a 1930 German song that was composed by Friedrich Hollander. The song was originally performed in the 1930 film The Blue Angel.
You're killing me, man.
Yeah,
You're
man.
killing me.
It was performed by Marlene Dietrich. You may start the bidding at 7 notes or less. Go ahead, Denise.
I can name that tune in 6 notes.
Wow.
6 notes. What do you have, Matt?
I'm gonna have to go with 5.
5 notes.
Yeah.
This is going to be a nail biter. Denise?
Can you read the clue again?
Oh, I will indeed read that. She doesn't like to lose, kids.
I don't. And I hate this clue.
I'm gonna have to read.
This,
Blue
I had
Angel.
to make them harder because Denise is just a
1930s
frightful.
Germany? Seriously, dude.
1930 German song composed by Friedrich Hollander, originally performed in the 1930 film The Blue Angel, performed by Marlene Dietrich. You see, if either of you were a gay man, you would probably get this right away. Just saying. But you're not. You're not, Blanche.
Matt,
right, we're
name
down
name that tune, Matt. I am so out of my element here.
Okay, we're gonna name that tune. This is 5 notes. Yes, Joe Regan, one of our other virtual piano bar family friends, very gay. He's very, 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 very gay, and he knows the song. Okay, let's see how gay you are,
I'm
Matt.
playing with
5
Joe
notes.
as my partner.
So we have 5 notes.
The worst thing
Are you
is I've
ready?
seen the Blue Angel and I don't even remember.
Well, you're a step ahead of me, Matt.
I think you can do this, Matt.
I've
Here
never
we go.
seen
Here
it.
are your 5 notes.
Oh my god, that's so familiar.
Yes, it exists.
I don't know.
2 seconds.
99 Lift Balloons.
Ah, yes, Dana. It's falling in love again. Never wanted to. Falling in love again. Oh, well, that point goes to Denise. My
Now,
goodness.
I
Okay.
get points just for guessing 99 looks.
I know. Props, man. Okay. What card would you like, Matt? It is your turn to pick.
Is there a choice? Are there
There's
choices?
1, 2, and 4.
Let's take 2.
2. Let's have 2. Here we go. Number 2. Okay, yes, I made this very hard tonight. Most of us want to be a star. That's the story of this tune and its singer. Outside her native Canada, this song was her only worldwide hit record. It reached the UK top 10 in 1977 and became a staple of DJ's disco's playlist. French Canadian wants to be a star, one hit wonder basically. Matt, start the bidding.
7 notes.
Denise,
6 notes.
All right, I can do it in 5.
5. Ooh, 5.
I can do it in 4.
4. Oh my goodness. Matt,
3. Yeah, let's do 3.
Three.
3. Yep,
All right, Matt, go for it. Name that
let's do it.
Oh, Denise. Oh, fierce. Here are your 3 notes.
Disco song, French Canadian, wanting to be a star, and it's a one-hit wonder.
Anybody who watches me? What do you got, Matt? 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna have to say you don't have to be a star to be in my show, although I know it's.
Oh, that's a really wonderful. So you don't have to be a star, baby. But it's not.
I know.
It's Patsy Gallant's From New York to L.A.
Oh,
Now, anybody who
your
watches my show
your opening number.
realizes it's my opening number. And thankfully, so far, Facebook and YouTube have not bleeped it out because it is her one-hit wonder from French Canadian. Okay, Denise, you have 2 points.
And I haven't done crap.
It's your turn to pick the card. Let's have it.
These
What do we have
clues
left, Mr. Chris?
really suck.
1 and 4.
I mean, they're both going to suck based on what we've already seen this evening. I'll go with number 4.
Number 4. Okay, here we go. Number 4.
I almost don't want to get in the final round.
But you do, darling, you do. Okay, this is a song by an American rock band. Ooh,
Okay.
Matt's nodding his head. It was originally released on their 1976 album, Destroyer. Written rocking his head there. Casablanca Records released it as a single in August 1976 after it was released as the B-side of Detroit Rock City. This is this band's biggest commercial hit in the United States. Oh. Denise?
Well, I know Matt's going to be able to name this one. I'm clueless, but I'll start. I can name that tune in 7 notes.
Matt?
1.
1. Okay, here we go.
Go for it, Matt.
Here is your 1 note.
Wanna rock and roll all night.
No, you are wrong.
Oh,
It is Beth, I hear you calling.
Oh my God! That was almost.
that's
I kind of
their biggest commercial hit.
and that was the
Yes,
only
could you
Kiss
imagine
song I
that?
know is
Oh
that.
my God.
Oh, Kiss
That's-
and Beth.
That's my
Denise.
favorite Kiss song.
I'm
I
afraid.
kind of had a feeling.
Dude,
I'm
my
afraid to
sister's
tell you,
so mad
kids.
at me right now.
Well, Matt, I want to thank you for joining us tonight for Name Denise's Tune. And
This was the weirdest.
I got to tell you, I am really surprised by the results because it's always a surprise. But Matt, thank you so much. Chris,
Sure.
would you tell Matt what he's won?
Absolutely nothing.
Ah,
Thank you for joining us, Matt. I love you, and we'll see you soon.
love you guys.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
Matt.
you. Send Matt some love. Okay, Denise, it's time for the golden medley. Are you ready? Week 3,
Probably
here we
not.
go.
No.
30 seconds. Let's see how many
right,
of these
right.
songs you can name in 30 seconds. Everybody at home, keep it to yourself. She's going to win prizes none of us have ever seen before. Here we go. Are you ready, Denise?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Here we go. Here's your first song.
Okay. Beep, beep, beep. What
And that
child?
is- What is it?
What child? What child is this?
I will accept that answer. It's Green Sleeves or What Child Is This? Yes.
Well,
Are you
it-
ready for your
it's
next one?
I gave you the Christmas answer.
Yes,
so.
you did. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here's your next clue, Denise.
Okay. Beep, beep.
Yes.
How many?
Your answer?
Blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind.
Yes. The answer, my friend. Yes. Okay, are you ready for this one? Here's your
Yep.
next clue. And here we go.
Beep, beep.
Yes.
If I didn't get this one, my child who started the national tour would kill me. It is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yes, and she said all of it. All of it. That's a big mouthful. Oh my goodness, you're doing well. Hey, Mr. Chris, how much time does she have left? 19 seconds. Are you ready, Denise? Here we go. Here's your
I'm
next
ready.
clue.
Beep, beep,
Yes.
beep. Sway.
Yes! Oh my goodness.
I love that
gracious.
song. I absolutely love
Wow. Okay, moving on. You are going to win a lot of nothing. Here we go. Here we go. Here's your next clue.
Beep, beep, song.
Yes, it is. And you got 2 seconds.
Oh, crap.
Two.
It doesn't.
Oh! I'm sorry, Denise. You win the golden goose egg.
My daughter's going to.
Which is
because
not
I know
unlike-
she knows this one.
It's not unlike the prizes you've already
just
won.
around the river bend.
That's correct. And maybe next time around the river bend, you might win all 7 of them. Well, I want to thank you once again for joining us tonight. It's so much fun to see you.
Anytime. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'll see you in 2 weeks, actually. I'll be here in
All
2
right.
weeks with my guest star, Miss, is next 2 weeks is Sumetsuki. No. Oh, 3 weeks. And we'll be with Sumetsuki and you and another challenger. Everybody say hello and goodbye to Denise. Send her love. We'll see you
Bye,
next
everybody.
time. Mwah. Bye, honey. Ah. Yay, Denise is unbeatable. My goodness. Well, I want to bring back my dear friend, David Sabella, to leave us with one more beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. I think it's going to be beautiful. Do you promise that it'll be beautiful?
I'll try.
Okay. Everything that you do is beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to check out the website again. If you could put that up again, Heather. His website and the Cabaret University and Hot Tracks and everything that has been going on. If you could please run that by again, and please check him out. And
I also should say I have 2 other amazing performances like this, virtual performances coming up in December. So this coming Friday, I am on Regina Zona's show.
Regina, we love Regina.
We love Regina. And then on the 17th, I am with the inimitable Ann Kittredge.
Oh,
and we're
Ann.
doing live, like this, streamed to YouTube, I believe, through Jam Kazam. So we're singing together in harmony on Jam Kazam.
Yeah, Jam Kazam's pretty amazing. If you have the equipment for it, and it's really incredible. The latency is minimal, and it's just incredible. So,
Yeah.
well, I want to
It's
thank
amazing
you so much
technology.
for being here tonight and sharing with us. And please sing us one more little tune.
I
And,
will. I'm going to move over to my other
Thank you,
camera,
darling.
And I'm going to at this song. I didn't plan any Christmas songs because I'm going to do some Christmas on Regina's show. So this is not a Christmas song. This is the last of my COVID creations. And it started out in the summer during the Black Lives Matter and racial injustice, upheavals, etc., and George Floyd and all of that. So it had a very heavy meaning for me then. And now I see a light at the end of the tunnel with the election results, at least for me. Sorry if I'm offending anybody, but I'm pretty happy. And so it's time now to reach out across the aisle, everybody, to connect again as one America, America the beautiful. And I think in order to do that, you have to keep asking the important questions. Listen rather than talk, ask rather than tell. So let's ask some of these important questions together. I'm going to cue up my piano. This is Mark Hartman on the piano. We're all so sure, we're all so wise. No limits, no boundaries, no compromise. Laughing at our neighbor, smiling through a hiss. How did we come to this? We're all amused. We're inspired, so cunning, so clever, and so admired. Easy to be angry, easy to dismiss. How did we come to this? Maybe I've been living in a daydream. Maybe I've been talking in my sleep. If I've been awake, pardon my mistake. But time is running low and talk is growing cheap. We play our games, we place our bets. No witness, no weakness, and no regrets. Filling up with frenzy, killing with a kiss. How did we all come to this? Time goes by, plans grow stale, people die, and parties fail. How did we come to this?
That was wonderful. Thank you, David. Thanks. Hey, thanks for hanging in with us. So I want to thank my dear producer and friend and amazing singer, Miss Heather Lundstedt, or Mrs. Heather Lundstedt Price. I always forget. Send Heather some love. Heather, thank you for hanging out with us here with the internet problems. We're going to get those fixed. I also want you to know that right after me here at 8 o'clock, Mr. Bob Egan is on Virtual Piano Bar, and I hope you'll tune in and see Bob. And I don't remember what the theme is tonight, but I'm going to tune in and see it at 8 o'clock, and so are you. And please check out all the artists on Virtual Piano Bar. We've got Bob Egan. We have Joe Regan. It's in the contract. It has to rhyme. We have Heather Lundstedt Price and Stuart Price. Very, very amazing singers. We have my darling John Richardson, cute little bean, and Peter Donnelly and Richardson. And we have Robbie Pate, and we have Michael Mackesy. And if I forget anybody each week, I forget less. Please, Virtual Piano Bar Network, YouTube, Facebook, and I hope to be seeing you guys next week. I have a very special Christmas special. Well, I don't. Liberace does. And his special guests are Broadway diva, Miss Karen Mason from Sunset Boulevard, from Mamma Mia, from Wonderland, and many others. And she's going to be dazzling us with some of her amazing Christmas songs. Oh, Karen's joining us. And my darling Eugene Ebner. So charming, so cute. What a voice. And we're going to have a gay old time next week for Liberace's Christmas special. And you know what I want for Christmas? New internet. Don't you? Hey, thanks for joining. Please tune in to all the shows on Virtual Piano Bar. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you, David Sabella, for joining tonight.